Message to America by Seeger. You have the grit and the guts, I know. You're ready to answer, blow for blow. You are virile, combative, stubborn, hard, but your honor ends with your own backyard. Each man intent on his private goal, you have no feeling for the role. How singly none would tolerate, you let unpunished hit the state, unmindful that each man must share the stain he lets his country wear, and what our traveler ignores, but a good name is often yours. You're proud and the pride that feels its might. From your imaginary height, a man of another race or hue, a man of a lesser breed through you. The neighbor at your southern gate, you treat with scorn that has bred his hate. To lend despise to your disrespected, you call him the greaser, but reflect. A greaser has spat on you more than once. He has handed you multiple affronts. He has robbed you, banished you, burned and killed. He has gone unthroned for the bloody spit. He has jeered you for the blueback wreck. The stars and stripes of a gringo's flag, and you in the depths of your easy chair. What did you do? What did you care? Did you find the season too cold and damp to change the counter for the camp? Were you frightened by fevers in Mexico? I can't imagine, but this I know, you are impassionedly vastly more by the news of a daily baseball score, and to hear that a dozen countrymen have perished somewhere in Darien, that Greece have taken their innocent lives and robbed their holding and raped their wives. Not a roof, tongues, and ready fists can you hope to cheer in the modern lists. The armies of a little folk shall pass you under the victory of joke. So be a nation that trains his sons to ride their horses and point their guns. So be a people that comprehends the limit where private pleasure ends, and where the public dues begin. A people made strong by discipline, who are willing to give what you've no mind to, and understand what you are blind to, the things that the individual must sacrifice for the good of all. You have a leader who knows, the man most fit to be called American, a prophet that once in generations has given to point to ill nations, brighter idols towards which to press, and lead them out of the wilderness. Will you turn your back on him once again? Will you give a tiller once more to men, who have made your country to laughing stock for the older people to scorn and mock, who would make you several despised and weak, a country that turns to other cheek? Who care not how bravely your flag may float, who answers an insult with a note, whose way is the easy way in all, and seeing that polished arms appeal, their murmur of milk-fed pacifists, who tell you men and stars not exist? Are we in the world's great parliament the man who would choose to represent your honor, your manhood, and your pride, and the virtues your fathers dignified? Or bury them deeper than the sea, in universal obloquy, forget the ground where we lie, or write for epitaph, too proud to fight? I've been too long for my country's shores to reckon what state of mind is yours. But as for myself, I know I'd read. I would go through fire and shot and shell and face new perils and make my bed and new privations, if Roosevelt led. But I have given my heart and hand to serve, and serving another land. Idols kept right that with you a dime, here man can thrill to our country's heim. For the passion with well and the messiness is the same that fears the French these days. And when the flag with way love goes by, with swelling bosom and moistless eye, we can look, for we know what its float were still. With the might of the hands and the strength of the will, and through peril countless and trials unknown, its honor each man has made his own. They wanted the war, no more than you, but they saw of a certain man it grew, and they gave 2 years of their youth or free, the more to ensure their liberty. When the wrath of rifles and pennons spears should roll like a flood on their wrecking frontiers, they wanted the war no more than you, but when the dreadful summons blew and the time to settle the quarrel came, they sprang to their guns, each man was game, and mark if a fight not to the last, for the hearts, their altars, and their past. Ye have fighted till the veins have been bled dry, for love of a country, where they will not die. Our friends, in your fortune present ease, yet faced by the self-same facts as we's, if you would see how a race can soar, that has no love, but no fear of war, how each can turn from his private role, that all may act as a perfect whole, how man can live up to the place we claim, and a nation jealous of its good name, be true to its proud inheritance. Look over here and learn from France.